excellent in this tournament, knocks down the mid-range. Gisela Sanchez into the game for Notre possession. Shade comes away with it for Connecticut. Fudd off to Shade. Arnold dishing. Fudd.
UConn team in general, when they can pick up full, are very disruptive.
Well, they've set a single-season D1 record for steals, and you could see Niele Ivey saying, we're good, calm down. Here's Arnold around the screen, little pull-up, short. Sarah Williams can't grab it. Hannah Hidalgo averaging 11 boards per game in this tournament. Hidalgo spinning, got denied by Strong. Wanted a whistle, didn't get it. Here is Fudd. Fudd digs in, misses the banker, and Hidalgo flies back for the rebound.
With the way Notre Dame is playing off of Sarah Williams, you wonder how quickly UConn and Coach Gina Auriemma will go to Blanca Quinones off the bench.
Foul called on Shade here. Now, we asked Gina Auriemma, does anything concern you about this matchup today? And he said, yeah, Hannah Hidalgo concerns me. And he said, I was talking about this with my assistants. When you face a team that's found a little groove, that's gained some confidence and rhythm, as there it is, Rebecca, Blanca coming in right now, and then they have a player like Hidalgo, he said that's always a dangerous game in this tournament.
He compared her to Diana Taurasi in the way she was able to elevate all of those around her when they got things going in the tournament.
Specific. Much of the talent around her. Agree. If you use Hannah Hidalgo steals, you can get up to a high number. Second 30-point triple. Gina Auriemma talking about how she has a little bit of reckless abandon in her game, and when things are going good, it can turn into amazing. Sometimes when things are going bad, it can get out of control, but she's played with a fearlessness in this tournament as a freshman. You see how historically good she's been out of the gates, at least 15 points in each of these first 3 games.
If she had played more minutes and had gaudier numbers, she without question would have been one of the front runners for National Freshman of the Year.
Strong off the steal. Strong can't lay it in, but is fouled by De Jesus. That'll be her first. And Sarah Strong will go to the line to shoot 2.
Sarah Strong is the best player in the country, and there have been times, and UConn's an egalitarian offense, they share the ball, but you look at this, and it doesn't mean a player has to shoot the ball every time they touch it, but Sarah Strong.
Let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, mentioning Sarah Strong and her lack of touches here early, Gino Auriemma just addressed that in the huddle with his teammate. He's aware of that. He keeps looking at them saying, why can't you get it to her? He wants her more involved right here.
There you go, Holly. Kaylee Heckel into the game for UConn. Huskies on a 6-0 run. Hidalgo yet to score. KK Bransford into the game for Notre Dame. She was not healthy and available for the first meeting between these teams as Cole, wow! I don't know that I've ever seen it hang on the rim and just sit like that.
That's the hangingest of Chads.
As Quinones. Sabelle in, Quinones connects.
She's special. She's special.
She's fouled.
Great
by
job.
Sabelle.
Great job at De Jesus, though, that saw that Moore was kind of, you know, boggled up. She came and flashed right into the middle to get the ball.
First quarters against UConn this season. Hidalgo has not scored. Now, before this year, she had put up monster numbers in her first 2 career meetings against Connecticut. Had averaged 31.5 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. And that is going to be a 3-second violation as Notre Dame turns it over. 4th turnover for the Irish. Niele Ivey told us her #1 key in this game was fight, that they were going to have to fight for 40 minutes. Thought it was helpful. They had seen UConn earlier this season. As Strong muscles in and banks it home.
Especially when she gets on the right side of the basket and go to her strong right hand. She is very good at absorbing contact with the shoulder and still finishing with the soft touch.
Coles looking for Hidalgo, finding her. Hidalgo yet to score. Off to Prosper. Prosper finds an angle and lays it in.
Notre Dame in the mid-range, around the basket as well.
Strong dealing with the pressure of Prosper. Zabel kicking. Quinones again. Blanca Quinones owning the first quarter of the Elite Eight.
But it's the penetrate that leads to the kick in terms of getting 2 feet in the paint to drawing the defender to give Quinones the good look.
18-9, UConn in front. DeJesus finds Coles, who will lay it in. Great look from Vanessa DeJesus, who's played well in this first.
Getting great interior play from Notre Dame. Notre Dame now.
The reverse lay, way off. Hidalgo collects. 8 seconds left. Hidalgo in some trouble. Fudd comes up with it, and Quinones will lay it in. And that'll end the first. 12 for Blanca Quinones.
But we lost our composure, turned the ball over, took quick shots, gave them a lot of easy buckets, started trying to calm them down. Stay poised, have composure. Tom Hurst is off of her defense, you know, she gets a chance to get on transition. But I'm trying to set some ball screens in the middle of the floor. She got to see one go in, and she'll be.
Quinones will fire. No, missed that one. Arnold the rebound, gets it back to Quinones. Fudd nearly threw it away. Quinones had vacated.
Yeah, she should have let it fly.
Generally, you know, the three-point shooter shoots it at 40 passes. They are 0 for 7 off the dribble as that's out of bounds. And just Moore and Coles unable to get on the same page there.
Steals against UConn, has not gotten an easy look at the rim as a result.
Strong, off to Quinones. Strong, the quick turn. Left it short, Shade tracks it. Hidalgo got in there that time to knock it away. And then Shade fouls Prosper.
When she is at her best, is just everywhere. There are points in the Vanderbilt game where post players for Vanderbilt were catching the ball.
Here's Arnold, got fouled by Moore. That will be the first deck in for UConn. Shade out. So now we'll see, Rebecca, does Notre Dame go back to defending Williams the way they did previously?
Well, they've been in this zone, and what's interesting, this
Quinones can't hit that three. It was wide open off the inbound.
This is a really big, and able to hit it.
Hidalgo, Prosper, Moore, DeJesus, and Coles, the 5 for Notre Dame. And plus the foul, and now you see the animation from Hidalgo. Does that get her going?
Holy, the free throw line. A player at her size, what she is able to do on both ends of the floor. I can't think of.
Ivy says she is a dog. These are her moments. She's built for this stage. As that's knocked out of bounds by DeJesus. After steals, as DeJesus. I mean, Notre Dame's going to live with that all day if Sarah Williams wants to take that mid-range jumper.
Of course.
Over to Arnold. Arnold on the attack. Quinones. Met nicely by Moore. James sagging off of Williams, and it played a role in that turnover. And you see Hidalgo. Here's Moore. ESPN. For more information, go to NCAA.com. Final Four. Our coverage starts 6 Eastern on Friday. Hidalgo spinning, floating. Strong juggles, foul on the floor against Notre Dame.
I mean, it's remarkable. So instead, catches and finishes in one motion.
The leaner is true.
Especially when Notre Dame's in a man-to-man. I think AC Fudd is a player who's going to have to hunt some shots because she's capable of elevating and scoring over defenders.
But against ranked teams this season, it has averaged 22 points and shot 48% from 3.
So DeJesus does a good job fighting over the screen. She's right there, but Fudd just stops on a dime, elevates and hits. Outstanding in her mid-range.
Sarah Strong picks up her first. Fudd also a lot more size now at that guard position when you exchange Arnold for Quinones. Bransford bodies in, and Sarah Strong.
Last year to this year, Terrific defense and block firing up her team.
On pace to be the first player since 2012 to last hits Notre Dame.
Keep in mind, this is a Sarah Strong with 2 fouls, and still she's able to control her body. And
Game off the steal. Hidalgo to Moore's right. Moore can't hit. To Jesus. Moore now 0 for her last 11 from 3. Hidalgo connects on a astute take from Heckel. Hidalgo's attention was diverted just for a moment, and Heckel took advantage.
And also the lane was...
Hidalgo's
working with Cheryl Allen right here. Cheryl Allen is a former player. She's been in these moments, and after every timeout, I see these two and why she's so great, but make sure that she's using it in a composed and poised way with her teammates later in the game. She said this is her.
UConn intentional about getting Strong a touch there out of the timeout.
Yeah, just some simple pistol action, getting her the screen to get a good look from 3.
Stops and lays it in. Blanca Quinones has been UConn's best player today. She has 14 points. And Quinones has picked up the slack. Here's Hidalgo, got bumped, no whistle, no make. Quinones off the rebound. And Hidalgo did not get a whistle on either of those last 2 attempts. Rules analyst Dee Kantner. And Dee, just tell us if you think there should have been one on this drive from Hidalgo.
Again, what will initiates into a legal defender. I agree with the no call.
Good articulation there. Thank you very much, Dee. Dee Kantner, who officiated 26 Final Fours.
North Carolina catching around the free throw line, just turning and making an easy shot.
A 6-0 UConn run. Lead is back to 10. Zabel, that'll be her second.
Blanca Quinones with the steal on the defensive end of the floor. I thought Prosper should have gone into her and tried to get a foul there. Quinones recovers, gets this.
Quinones, a freshman, is having the game of her life right now. She has got a fascinating journey. When she was just 12 years old, she was playing with the U15 team in Ecuador. Her there for all these years and then finally came back. She has been playing with the Italian national team since she was 14 or 15 years old with the senior national team. So this mature, calm version of Blanca Quinones.
For last hit it. Still 20 on the shot clock for UConn.
What would you say is the radius that you should not dribble within Hannah Hidalgo?
Yeah.
4 feet.
Hidalgo comes, pass, and Aaron one that last hit Zabel, and that is a 10th UConn turnover. UConn lead under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. To Jesus, not enough on it with Sarah Strong lurking. And it looked like Juno Oriema was saying shoot the ball to AZ Fudd as she came to the UConn bench with mispronunciations on this broadcast.
On this crew.
Arnold can't finish. Bransford. Hey, that one is good.
Notre Dame has done a really nice job throughout this first half, answering runs, staying attached, making shots when they need to.
And that was the fight that Niele Ivey was emphasizing to her team and then to us.